Hey folks, welcome back. It's time to talk about readers' responses, which are essentially short tests that we take every 2 to 3 weeks to measure our reading and understanding of the text that we've looked at in class and your understanding of the literary concepts that we've been studying. So let's dive in and look at what a reader's response actually looks like. To begin with, you put your name at the top right here. Then you're given a task and a prompt. And this is set up similarly for each reader's response. You're given a two-part response opportunity. In the first part, you complete an analysis writing, and you get a basic analysis question like the one offered to you here. Select a specific part of the text that you had an up-down both response to. Explain why that part of the text is causing you to have that response. Use at least one direct quote from the text in your response. 100-word minimum. That is a must-complete activity. But the second part of the response, which is the creative response, you're given three options and only have to choose one. You may choose to write another verse for the poem, create a vision board for the poem, or write an email to the author of the poem. All of these options are designed to connect back to your understanding of the text and to give you the opportunity to show me your ability to write creatively. Everyone completes the analysis side. Everyone completes one option from the creative side. And that is how all of my readers' responses will be structured. At the bottom of the first page, you're going to get some key information: the due date, the grading, and any resources you might need to complete the assignment, such as the class readings or any video links that were viewed in class. On the next page is where I expect you to write your responses. You can see that there is a box that says write your response here. One thing I want to point out here is that you have very specific criteria that you're being asked to complete. You need to read that criteria closely because, as you can see on the scoring is essentially the exact same thing I'm asking for in my criteria. So as long as you understand the criteria and make sure your response lines up with what's being asked for, you should have no problems getting a 10 out of 10 on your writing response. If you go further down, you'll see the space where you're expected to put your creative response. The task is on the first page, part 1 is on the second page, and part 2 is on the third page. You can click on those in the left-hand column here off the side of the document and navigate to them quickly and easily. The final resource that you've been given is an exemplar. These exemplars are model responses, showing you what a 10 out of 10 looks like. They're not to be copied. They're merely to give you an understanding of what great looks like so that you can find your own greatness in your written responses and know exactly the quality that I'm looking for on this assignment. It's very straightforward, but I can understand if you have some questions. This is a big and important part of our curriculum. So feel free to ask me as many questions as you need when we get back to class after you finish watching this video. Once again, this assignment is an assessment grade. It's a test worth 30% of your overall grade in my class. I want you to do well, and I expect you to go through these resources before you start writing. All right, I'll see you guys in class. Good luck on your reader's response.